Hey, it's Chris with Dirty Boots NC. We got a brand new permission, 50 acres. They're getting ready to develop it and build homes. So let's go before they do it and see what we can find. Well, here we are. This is just a small part of it. We're gonna just do some spot checking and see if we can get some signals. And I stopped right off of the new cut road in here, and I got a signal right here. So I'm gonna dig it and we'll see what we find. All right, I dug the hole. All of the road's brand new. And we're half a mile off of the main road. This is just proof that there's aluminum and bottle caps everywhere. I got another bouncy, scratchy signal, and pulled this little pretty piece out. I'm gonna hit a few more feet here, and then I'm probably gonna move up that way to where the most recent home stood and try that a little bit. So let's see what happens. So I moved my cell phone down a little further back out into the field just to see if I could find the 1800s home site, and I saw this laying on the surface. It looks like to me like a decorative piece from maybe a wood stove. I'm not gonna, don't hold me to that, but that's my first thought. But anyway, just laying on top of the ground. They've built a berm here, so we're gonna keep looking. The 1900 home site is right up there. I'm making my way that way. So I just covered up my hole and started walking back from that piece of iron I found, and I see this laying on top of the ground. This is some pottery, so it's a pretty good sign that this could be really close to the old home site. So I'm gonna do some more detecting around this area. So I've been hunting on that side of this berm, and I decided to jump across. I dug me a hole, had a good 89, 90 signal. Opened up the clump, and this piece of metal fell out, so I'm going to clean it up. It looks like it has some holes in it, and it is copper in color. My first thought is this is for an old pocket knife, but let's clean it up and see what we find out. All right, so I got it cleaned up, and all that I can tell you for sure is that the patent was pending on it, whatever it was. I'm guessing a pocket knife. If you got any ideas or please drop me a comment. I appreciate it. But that's a pretty cool find. I think I'm feeling more and more comfortable about being in the location of the late 1800 home location. So I'm going to keep detecting around this area and see what we come up with. Just a few feet from my last find, I had another pretty good signal. It was still 52, 51. And it's got some weight to it, and it is a cube. I'm going to clean it up. It's like it may have some holes and some possible writing on it, so we'll see. Well, it has some writing on it, but in my old age I can't read it. Going by, there's a hole on this end, two screws here, looks like screw holes. I'm gonna go with this as some kind of electrical connector. It's lead. That might be the dumbest guess ever, but that's all I can come up with right now. All right, I just popped another hole right here in the same area, and I haven't really looked at it, but I saw it was round. I believe it's a button. We'll take and give it a brush. Alright, here's my piece. I thought it was a button, maybe to begin with, but that is a clump of rust on it, and from certain angles it strikes me more as a washer that had a bolt through it that broke off or something, and it's rusted. But anyway, I thought it was a button there for a moment. We'll keep looking. Believe it or not, that's a stick. It is impressive how much a snake can look like its surroundings. In other words, be careful when you're out here swinging your metal detector. Okay, so I finally moved. I was back there searching in that area. Now I'm up here at the 1920s home site. And I dug a bunch of junk so far. And I popped this over. And this was sitting right on the bottom of the plug. I believe this may be from a pocket watch. So this one sounds pretty good. Looks like it's still in the hole. Wow. That's a big old hunk of lead. I'm still out in what would have been the backyard of the house. Dug a little hole and come up with this piece of lead. Best I can tell, I don't see any rust on it, but anyway, it's kind of shaped like North Carolina. Just thought it was neat. Well, I was digging my last hole of the day, and I just pulled out the plug and I looked down in there. It looks like a mason jar lid. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm gonna find out what it is here. Looks like it says something in the middle, so I'm going to try to clean it up. There it is. We got it cleaned up enough to see it says ball. So it's a ball jar lid there. But that's going to wrap it up today for this site. I'll be back and put some more videos up. So I appreciate you guys watching. It's Chris with Dirty Boots.